Hey, I'm Dr. Tonya. I am an oncologist and 9-year breast cancer survivors, and I help cancer survivors in any phase of their cancer journey navigate their journey through cancer treatment and transform their lives after cancer treatment. And today, I am answering questions, common questions that survivors who are still on their journey are asking. And the question that we're answering today is, should I tell everyone that I have cancer? And that is an interesting question because more often than not, the clients that I've worked with in the past, they don't tell anybody. I have had so many clients in the past who have gone through their entire course of treatment and they have not told anybody what's going on. And whether or not to tell anybody that you're going through this journey is a very personal decision. And depending on your circle of the people around you, you know whether or not you can tell them or not. But many times we withhold this information from those closest to us because we feel like they can't handle it. You know, you may be that person who everybody comes to for everything, and you feel like that if you tell them that they may fall apart. But the people around you are stronger than you think. Our loved ones, when we're going through a journey like this, can be some of the biggest sources of support that you have. So choosing a select few people who are close to you to let them know what you're going through can be a huge help to you as you go along this journey. The first reason why is because you should always have a second set of ears when you come to the doctor. You know, you don't ever want to go into the physician's office and not have someone else go with you, because you may get some news, you may get some information that is a little disturbing that may cause you to zone out and you don't hear anything else that's happening in that conversation. And that person that you bring with you for support may remember what you don't, because they're not as close to the situation as you are. So that they're going to actually remember things better than you from that visit. They may be also able to ask questions that you don't think about, because when we get a new diagnosis of cancer or we get told information as we get further along in the journey that may be disturbing, we zone out. You know, there's stuff that you don't remember. There are details that you're not going to recall. So having that support person there is going to be very helpful. Second reason why you want to have someone close to you who knows what you're going through is because you're going to have waves of emotions that are going to happen during this journey. And you want to have someone on speed dial that you can call when these emotions start to unravel you, because they will. They're going to come, they're going to go, and they're going to pop up at the most inopportune times. And sometimes you just need that person that you can talk to, that you can confide in, who knows what's going on. Because if you don't tell anybody what's going on, then you have to navigate these emotional storms by yourself. And that's not always a good thing, because when we're not handling things effectively, and if we don't have somebody who is indifferent to what's going on, not indifferent, that's probably not the best word, but someone who's not as emotionally attached to the situation, who can look at things objectively, you may not make the best decisions. So it's always good to have someone on the outside who can help you navigate through these emotional storms as they come, because they're going to wax and wane as you go through this cancer journey. Now, if you feel like you don't have anybody close to you in your immediate circle that you can tell, then you may want to reach out to your spiritual family. Many churches have care pastors or counselors that work with the church that you can talk to. These would be excellent resources for you to put in your phone on speed dial as people that you can talk to when you have, an urgent conversation that needs to be had and you just need to be heard. You may also want to connect with a nurse navigator that may be part of your care team. A lot of times we get this information of people in the care team network and we never reach out to them for any assistance. And that, again, is a great source of emotional support, or a person who can direct you to, because some cancer programs have counselors that work with their patients. So you definitely want to have someone that you can talk to when you're going through this. But you definitely don't want to share this with everyone. No, you don't, because one thing you don't want is you don't want people to start telling you about this person, this cousin, that person, this friend, and their cancer journey, because a lot of times the stuff that they tend to pass on about someone else's cancer journey isn't positive. Because as we realize when you watch the news, positive news isn't newsworthy. That's not the stuff that they're talking about. The stuff that people want to share is negative news. So that same truth holds true for people when they're telling you about someone else's cancer journey. So be very mindful who you do talk to. You don't want to share this with everyone, but you do want to make sure that you do have a support network of one or two close people to you that you can not only lean on for support emotionally, but you can also call when you need something, because there are going to be things that come up during this journey where you're going to need someone to run an errand for you, to pick up something for you. And you want to be able to call that person and not have to explain from the beginning what's going on. You want that person to be caught up to speed, to know what's going on, and for you not to have to do a whole lot of explaining, especially when it's a time when you're not feeling well. So to answer the question, do I need to tell everyone that I've been diagnosed with cancer? No, you don't need to tell everyone, but you should tell someone, a select one or two close people around you who can help you and support you. And if you don't have a close circle that you can rely on for support, reach out to your spiritual family, or even join a support group, a cancer support group in your community. They will have volunteers who would be more than happy to help you navigate this journey, help you out with any needs, and to even accompany you to some doctor visits if you need to. So this is Dr. Tonya. I am your sister in the journey. I am here to help you navigate through treatment and transform your life after treatment. So I will see you guys in the next video.